don't feel like it's coincidence tonight that you shine the flashlight, see? You shine the flashlight, and we thought she was just dreaming. But she was playing with the chipmunk. I don't think it's a coincidence that you were singing, we're building a center for the animals. I feel like that's a word to us. Oh, you're just dreaming. How do you intellectualize Paul saying, whether I'm in the body, out of my mind, or in my mind, if I'm out of my body, it's for the Lord, and if I'm in my body, it's for you? How do we intellectualize that? How do we intellectualize the virgin birth? How do we intellectualize Jesus? How do we make it logical? How do we lock it into our little form of Christianity after the Enlightenment, where now everything has to be logical? And anything that isn't logical is somehow New Age. I'm telling you, I don't like New Age because it doesn't have the lordship of Jesus. But we don't serve a Jesus and we don't follow a teaching of Paul that makes everything logical. That's for accountants. The numbers don't always add up. So don't get me wrong, we need that. But we also need to realize that our imagination, when we activate our imagination, we're not living in non-reality. Imagination is what God gave us so we can communicate with Him. And He can communicate with us. Imagination is actually what we use to worship Him with. In fact, if we don't have it, the Bible says, we can't please Him. It took faith to build this building. It took faith. Somebody had to see. We use this stuff all the time. And I was just thinking that. I remember when I was writing this song, I was thinking, oh man, I can't write that. Hey Jesus, are you still on the cross? Are you feeling better? I mean, that's the big tension between Protestants and Catholics. I'm just going to get everybody upset. You know, of course He's not on the cross, you know what I mean? He's resurrected. He's risen, right? You know, all this stuff, right? And then the Lord just said to me, Samuel's theology is better than yours. Darn it. Why? Because he just saw the picture. And for a child, that's why you can't let children see movies they shouldn't see. We got to protect their eyes. Why? Because they're not older like us. So they're not able to separate between what their imagination sees or what is imagination in front of them and what's real. And Jesus said, you got to have faith like a child, see. You got to have the imagination of a child to walk with me. And I just think it's awesome because it's like the flip of, it wasn't her imagination. You're really building a center for the animals at your house. And that's the word of the Lord for us. Because the Lord said, see, Samuel doesn't come to Easter and think of it as something that happened in the past where Jesus got hurt. He saw me on the cross, and to him, that's where I am right now.